I'm starting Rise of the Mad King Part 2. Hey, what's up? Husman here, and a few years ago I did my story-driven album Rise of the Mad King, which basically told the story of me, Husman, the protagonist, battling the evil from outer space and thinking to have defeated the enemy, but now it's time to work on the second installment of Rise of the Mad King. As the people who've watched Rise of the Mad King Part 1 might know, there's like a little cliffhanger in the end where it seems like the Earth is safe, but there's a big evil coming. The real evil of the Mad King is coming because the Mad King himself is coming. I've been thinking about how to do the second installment of Rise of the Mad King and how to actually go about it. Do it again with just visuals, make the visuals better. And I thought then it would just be like a better version of the first one. I really want to do something a little bit more creative. You know me, I have to scratch that creative itch. I want to do something creative when I make something new because it's going to take a lot of time and going to take a lot of work to make this into something that's really going to be awesome. So I had this crazy idea a few weeks ago and I was like, I love playing video games. How about trying to get Rise of the Mad King universe, all the story and all the things that I've written for it, into a video game? Pretty crazy, right? So I thought, I'm never going to pull this off because I know nothing about making video games, I know nothing about coding. But I thought, now with this shitty coronavirus, I got a little extra time at my hands, so let's dive into Unity and see if I can create something. I managed to wrap my head around how to make stuff in Unity, how to make stuff work, how the basics of scripting work. Now I'm actually working on an RPG because that's my favorite kind of games. A top-down RPG with loots, with enemies, and all is being played in the story of Rise of the Mad King. I always feel like whenever you do something, you need to do something that in the end, when you look back on it years from now, you can say and be really proud of what you've actually achieved. And I think if I am able to pull this off, I think it will be really fun for you guys to be part of Rise of the Mad King, to be able to play it, to become a character yourself into the story and into the universe that I'm creating for Rise of the Mad King. Now, what do I have so far? I actually got a few levels, I got an equipment system going on, I got a basic combat system going on. So what I'm actually doing now is I'm gathering ideas on how to go about the story. I'm actually learning to incorporate cool mechanisms and cool ways to keep the story and the game entertaining. Loot needs to be made, everything needs to be made, and I'm doing it in a low poly vibe just like the first one because I feel like that's a really cool art direction for me. Now, I'm still struggling with a lot of the scripting work, so I'm hired a few Fiverr guys who are helping me out with that, so I don't have to get all the headaches of something that I'm not well versed in, so I'm really doing it as a collaboration. I will be hosting somewhat of a diary on my YouTube channel, like a bi-weekly video on how the story progresses and the work I'm doing into it. I'm doing it mainly for two reasons. One, because I'm really quite sad that I don't have a lot of footage which I can look back on the creation of Rise of the Mad King Part 1. And secondly, I think it's really cool for you guys to see that me struggling with trying to create a game and me progressing throughout the game, seeing the story evolve, and also being a part of it, having ideas where you can get into like things you would like to see in the game. And yeah, for me now it's basically just now I'm putting in the work, creating items, creating systems how to work, thinking about things which I want to implement, thinking about things which I don't want to implement, basically scratching out ideas and building up the story from the starting point that I already created in Rise of the Mad King 1. Feel like really creative again, because instead of just doing another album, now I'm actually gonna make a soundtrack, an album. I'm gonna record sounds like footsteps, like city noises, like every level needs to have their own distinctive soundtrack, ambient sound, but also like powerful dance sounds for in the club and for in the city scenes. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that. Now, should you want to know more about Rise of the Mad King, the album, the collector's edition, is available on my website, husmanmusic.com. It includes all the story, it includes all the music, so if you want to know more about the story and you haven't got the album yet, get it over there. So that's all for me this week. I really hope you enjoyed this little update. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm looking forward to go on this journey together with you all. If you like what I do, hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe, and then I see you all on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.